back out at Rainmaker Farms today for Farm Day Take 2. So we're out here today with about 25 people or so. Today we're planting a multi fruit orchard, fruit and nut orchard, over on the back side behind me.
My name is Ali. I work in marketing at Motive Power.
My name is Amin. I've been with Motive Power for a little bit more than 2 years. And I'm like a consultant, like everyone else.
My name is Shella Dollar. I am the HR director at Motive Power. I'm out here at the farm today. This is my second trip out to Rainmaker Farm.
My name is Nick Bruno. I'm a director at Motive Power. I lead our quality efforts, and I'm an account lead with one of our accounts. I've been there at 7 years.
I mean, with COVID and everything, I feel like we haven't gotten to get to know each other past that camera lens, so far. So it's really great meeting everyone and doing things for a good cause.
I mean, Angel is different, right? So she would make you do things that you normally don't do, but that was really interesting, actually. Like, I love planting trees and stuff like that, and this was fun and get together with people, especially because you work from home and you don't have that much interaction with other people. It's a good thing, and a lot of our team members are new, so I got to see them for the first time, which is awesome. And we have people like cheering and laughing behind me.
I am changing the world today, saving the world, saving humanity, I guess. Helping to plant a lot of trees, I think over 150 just today, and meet a lot of our new employees that we haven't been able to meet, and take part in the Gulch Environmental Foundation efforts as a group, which is pretty sweet.
So today, the sun is shining. I see green fields. It's a perfect day. It was nice and overcast all morning, and I don't think you could ask for better when you're doing like planting and manual labor. So it's been great.
Our mission here is to capture carbon, and secondarily is to model the transition of a farm from conventional farming to regenerative farming. We've been really successful working with a lot of the different local farmers, our neighbors, and we've certainly piqued a lot of curiosity around, and people are here. But in addition to that, within 10-6 and within Motive Power, we've also been able to become, for the first time in our company's history, mission-driven. And that means that we are really focusing all of our management consulting efforts around decarbonization in some form or another. Sometimes that is direct, sometimes it is indirect. In an indirect form is when we really are helping to fund the Gulch Foundation and also come out here with our physical labor and transition this farm. The employees of 10-6 and Motive Power, so far, as I've been talking to them, have found it really valuable to be out here, put their hands in the dirt, and physically help this transition. Physically, they've talked to me about how it's really meaningful to have a part in trying to drive carbon sequestration and regenerative farming concepts, but also just to physically have a part in actually combating climate change themselves. By digging a hole, planting a tree, planting a bush, planting lavender, and or creating the boxes for bees or any of the various projects that we have. I'm excited to hear their response after today, but almost every one of them have come to me and thanked the Gulch for this opportunity to be personally involved with this type of transition. It's very meaningful.
I love it, and that's kind of why I love Motive Power, is that that's the magic, is that you never know where you're going to be, kind of 6 months to a year from now. And yeah, it's just, you can't describe it in terms of how powerful it is. It's easy to get into the rut of the day-to-day, and you're just behind your computer screen, and kind of the thought of travel can almost be not appealing. But then the minute you get out there and start to knock some of the rust off and talk to your coworkers and new hires and be able to show them the culture of our company and really what makes us different. It's kind of these types of activities that really get you through the entire year, just knowing that you're going to have another one to look forward to. If you haven't been out here yet, I would let you know that it's gonna change your perspective on life. It certainly helps clear your head of management consulting into putting your hands in dirt, seeing your efforts in a visible way as opposed to via a PowerPoint.
Where you at? That's what I want to say.
I'm looking forward to coming back out here over the coming years to just see the benefit of the work that we've done.
That is actually awesome. That's probably the best part of this trip, actually, in my opinion. Get together with people that I work with, easier to communicate, easier to have that connection when you go back working. Like with that connection, you can get things done even more.
I mean, I do think it's really important that people start getting more educated on climate change and just doing what they can as an individual. It doesn't have to be run, it doesn't have to be some big corporate thing. I mean, even Motive Power is such a small company, but we try to bring a big impact in everything we do. So just on an individual level, don't let that stop yourself. If it's just you, figure out how you can get involved, and definitely that can bring change.
And it just is good for the soul. It's good to be able to look at a orchard of 150 trees and say someday, I bring my kids out here and I can say, hey, I helped plant this. And even right there, you can stop, and what an impact that is just to be able to say that. So.
Yeah, I don't think there is an experience. I don't think you can experience this and really take away take the value from what we're doing here remotely. I think really being here and it's not that hard to get here. It's actually an hour away from Oklahoma City. It does take some effort, but once you're here, it is tremendously more impactful for me personally, and I think for everyone else as well. So I would say if you haven't made it out here, put it on the list because it makes our day-to-day all that more personally valuable and valuable to the earth. So come on out. I'm excited to see the orchard trees and the perimeter trees, get bigger and bloom out. I think it is really exciting to literally transform a landscape. It's very moving for me. I think it's going to be so beautiful. And following the contours of the land and the topography as we have, I can't wait to see how what it looks like when it's fully happening.